Okay, there we go. Okay, hi everybody. First of all, thank you for clicking on my YouTube video. And if you like what you are seeing, please subscribe below. Um, my name is Cindy, and this is Gax Journey. Um, I have new equipment, a microphone, and a light and stuff. So I'm just kind of out of my element right now. But I'm, trying to get more into, making this look a little bit more professional. Just so you know, I will not be cutting out, so cat butts may go in front of the screen, or I might, sneeze or something. You're going to have to deal with that because I haven't gotten that shit down yet. Okay. The reason for this video is I'm calling this little area of little section or whatever episode, Cancer Takes a Village. Okay. Before Christmas, my middle brother, was diagnosed with mes- pancreatic cancer that had metastasized into the liver. If he has treatment, his prognosis is that he can live 9 months to 2 years, or he could go into remission. Of course, we're all, hoping and praying for remission, but at the same time, as family, we are also preparing for, other circumstances. So my family and I started a GoFundMe page, which I will put up in the next video somehow. I can't put links and stuff up yet because I'm not that advanced yet, and I wish I was, because it'd probably make a big difference. But I may just hold up a little piece of paper that says, but I'm not there yet. This is just the first video that I'm going to do on this subject. Basically, what I did is my sister, Darlene, who came into my family the way many of my family members come in, which is friend of a friend, friend of a brother or sister, and then they just stayed and they become family. That's how we do things, I mean, family's just not blood, you always hear that saying. So anyway, so she set up a GoFundMe page, and I'm a team player on that page. So I went through my Facebook and I messaged everybody I could message, and I said, please help. And if you can't give money, could you please, at least share the link? And some people did, and some people didn't, and that's fine. I mean, my life is not your life, and I'm asking for help. But if it's not there, it's not there. It's cool, and I'm not going to go unfriending people because they didn't, and shit like that. Because you got your own life, and I don't even know what's going on, unless you tell me. And so, you guys are probably having similar battles. I have had friends that have just lost parents. I have friends who have sick children. I have friends who have special needs children, and so I don't expect everybody to do everything. Okay, so let me just say that before I say anything else. But if you got $5 and you want to donate it, I'll take your $5, dude. I am not proud right now. And if anybody knows me, you know that I take care of myself, and I very seldom ask for help. And if I do ask for help, it's from very few people. But right now, with the circumstances, I'm going to ask for help from everybody I know, their brother, their sister, and their second cousin, because that's what we need right now. So the GoFundMe has a goal of $100,000, which seems like a lot, but if you're treating cancer and you've been through it, it's not a lot, and that's a huge goal. And we're going to leave that there. But I want to talk about my goal, my personal goal for helping my brother with cancer. My goal is I would like to get $8,000 raised. $8,000? Fuck yeah, $8,000. And let me tell you why. Deductibles. Okay, I'm not going to go into his deductibles and stuff because that's not my business to do. But I can tell you a little bit about mine because I don't mind, sharing things that are not overly personal like that. My deductible that kicked in the first of the year is I have to pay $3,000 out of pocket before anything is covered. That's if I'm in network. If I'm out of a network, nothing is covered according to my insurance plan. Now, some people are lucky enough that they have an in-plan deductible and an out-of-deductible plan, which is what my brother I know has. Okay, so Even though, you know, that $8,000 is going to be just a tip of the iceberg of a huge bill. Once he pays that, then the insurance will kick in to assist. So those office visits will be less. The IVs will be less. The oxygen would be less. The diabetic supplies would be less. All that stuff. The chemotherapy would be less. Because you know that that shit's expensive. So I wanted to tell you something. Okay, now this is a Beaumont statement, and I'm just going to go like this. Okay, it's a Beaumont statement. I don't know if you can see. And this is a bill for me for last November. Okay, so that was at the end of 2021. And I went in for a sleep apnea test. Just a fucking sleep apnea test. I went at 8:30 at night. I was home by 6. And it cost, for an outpatient procedure, $3,521. Okay? At the end of the year, with an insurance adjustment, the insurance paid $2,995, which is great. Don't get me wrong. My final bill is I have to pay $571.17 out of pocket. And I was only in the hospital getting a sleep apnea test. I had some wires to attach to my head and, whatever else they had, them little wires. Anyway, and then I was laying in a bed with a camera watching me while I slept. Okay? No shots, no medications, no oxygen, no nothing. $5,000 one night. My money that I have to pay for one night is $571. Now, my brother goes in the hospital on the 23rd of December, so some of that stuff that happened is covered. But he has had 3 procedures since the start of 2022. He's also had blood transfusions. He's on oxygen. He was in the hospital for, I can't even remember, was it 9 days? I can't even remember for sure. Imagine the cost compared to one little overnight stay for a sleep apnea test. $8,000. That deductible was done, what, maybe day 1, maybe day 2, the cost of come out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's gone, right? But he still has to have that money. He still has to pay that bill. That's still in the back of his mind, plus the payments that they're going to have along the way, and it's not going to be cheap. But if we can come together and come up with that deductible money, that's going to be a load off of his mind and less stress on him, which means he can focus on fighting cancer, which is the fight that he needs to be focusing on, not the stress of the money. Now, you can tell me, Cindy, hospitals will take payments as low as $10 a month. Absolutely. $10 a month is great. I'm probably going to end up having to do that for a while with this, or maybe, $25 or whatever. But when your income is pretty much, and you only have bills coming in, there's so much more to worry about than just, paying that one little hospital bill. We got to think about food and heat and electricity and gas to get back and forth to the appointments and all that other shit that happens that makes life happen. He's going to have to maintain a relatively good diet to make this work. I mean, there's just so much. So you all heard that thing about I can't even remember, it's going to sound so cheesy, but the separation of the 4 steps or whatever, separation of Kevin Bacon. Anything can be go back to Kevin Bacon, right? So say my uncle knew somebody who worked with Kevin Bacon, that kind of a deal. I don't know how it works, the degrees of separation, there we go. Well, what I'm looking for is for people who are my community, my friends, my village. Even if you can't afford to donate, or if you do donate, share the link to other people. Share on my behalf. Share to help the village, because maybe, one person will see that link and be like, oh fuck, we went through cancer. Let's go give them $5. $5, dude. I'll take $5. I already told you that. $5 is $5. And does it seem like I'm begging? I'll fucking beg, dude. I will. I need to help him. And I don't make a lot of money. I live paycheck to paycheck just like everybody else does, and we have medical costs here like you wouldn't believe too, but we're making it, so I have to reach out and ask for help. So that's what I'm doing. And, the other thing is like, I heard a lot of, well, I don't know your brother. No, you don't, but you know me. And I'm asking because it's important and it matters to me. There was an individual I went to school with who passed, and his family didn't have money for burial or for stuff because he was the sole income in his family. We weren't friends. I knew who he was, but we weren't friends. But a friend of mine asked me to donate, so I did. It wasn't much. It was maybe $20, but that $20 added on to somebody else's $20, and then another person's $20. And it made a difference. I don't know. Did they get the funeral paid for? I hope so. Did they have enough money to get him through until, things could, get rolling for a job for his wife? I hope so. All I did was give $20, and I had the faith that other people would do the same. So that's what I'm looking for here. Pass the message. Share the link. That's all I'm asking. Share the link. And like I said, I wish I had it in front of me right now, but I don't. I will do it in another video. I'll do a share the link video. And we're going to talk about some other things about dealing with cancer as a community and what it means. If you have questions or concerns, you can always, this is going to be on my Facebook page and on my YouTube. You can leave me a message below and we can talk about it. And I'm telling you right now, if you're trolling me about it, I'm going to ignore you because you're not important right now. Making things less stressful for my brother is what's important right now. I appreciate all the help. I will be sending out thank yous to those of you who donated that used your name, and those of you who went by anonymous. Thank you very much. Big kisses. And if you don't like my kisses, but just thank you for your anonymous donations. And so far, the last time I looked online, we are at like $2,050 or so dollars. That means I'm looking for $6,000 more, and it's a lot of money. And I'm going to keep on asking, and I'm going to keep on. I'm a religious girl. I'm going to keep on praying. I'm going to send some vibes out there for some help, and I'm asking you, help me, help him. Okay, you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves, and thank you so much.